Today we are going to go over cheetahs, otherwise known as Acinonyx jubatus. So cheetahs live in the grasslands of eastern and southern Africa, except for the endangered subspecies, the Asiatic cheetah, which is to be found in Iran. But they most likely are going to be living in Africa. And did you know that back in the ancient Egypt times, cheetahs were considered a symbol of royalty? Another thing is that cheetah comes from the Hindi word cheetah, meaning spotted one. So here we have the life cycle of a cheetah. So terminology for each of these cheetahs that are shown, you have the cub that is anywhere from birth to 18 months. Then you have the young, adolescent, juvenile, aka otherwise known as the teenagers, at 18 months to 24 months. And then you have the adults from 24 months and on. A cheetah's average cycle length is about 15 days with behavioral exodus of 1 to 3 days. Female cheetahs must have access to multiple males and will choose which male to let them breed with. Since over at zoos, since males are housed in a different part, then they will generally expose the males to the female that they are choosing to breed, and during her stage of estrus, and they will monitor her interactions with them at the fence line and determine which male she will accept. And during the cheetah's gestation period, their diet really doesn't change. So cheetahs have adaptations that have lasted them quite a while, and these include long, slender limbs and hard foot pads to the flexible spine that they have. The cat's light tail also acts as a rudder on a boat, and its semi-retractable claws act like the spikes on a sprinter's shoes, believe it or not. They also have long teardrop lines to their side of their eyes that are black that acts as a sun cutter, and their spots and dots help them to camouflage. And these adaptations that they have help them hunt and catch prey, but they also lets them hide from predators that might try and get them. If a cheetah is ready to pounce on their prey, the easiest way for them to see or recognize that they're ready to do that is they will crouch down and they'll creep up slowly, kind of like a cat does, and they will pounce on it. And if they are needing to catch their prey, they will just start to run, and their run goes from 0 to 72 in a flash. And believe it or not, I actually didn't know this, but if they are needing to call for one of their cubs, they actually end up chirping at the cubs to get their attention. So this doesn't acquire cheetahs in the wild, but this happens to them when they're in the zoo. But they get regular healthcare treatments, just like your normal pets would. They get a monthly heartworm test, parasite treatments that are routinely. They get swabbed with fly repellents and stuff, so they won't get any infections like that. They also get physical examinations every other year, and they also get vaccines. Adults happen every other year, while for cubs, they happen at 6, 9, and 12 weeks. And some of these vaccines include parvo, panleukemia, herpesvirus, and colic virus. And they also receive regular fecal exams. I want to give a big thank you to these websites and people. I'd like to give a thank you to nationalgeographic.com, the Zoological Society of London, cheetah.org, and last but not least, my friend Miss Wendy Schaffstahl, who is a cheetah specialist over at their breeding program over at the Cincinnati Zoo. Thank you for watching.